When you think of thriving American cities, certain names instantly come to mind: New York, Los Angeles, Chicago. But what about the cities facing a starkly different fate? Today, we're delving into a topic that explores the other side of urban life: 10 cities in the United States that may vanish by 2025. From economic downturns to environmental challenges, these cities are at risk of fading from the map. Stay tuned as we uncover the reasons behind their potential disappearance and gain insights into the future of urban America. But before we dive into it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. And for our loyal viewers, stick around till the end for a bonus tip that could change how you see the future of American cities. Now, let's explore which cities might not be around in the near future. Our journey through disappearing cities starts in Detroit, once a powerhouse of American industry. Known as the Motor City, Detroit has struggled with a declining economy for decades. The collapse of the auto industry, coupled with urban decay and high crime rates, has led to a mass exodus of residents seeking better opportunities elsewhere. By 2025, experts predict that Detroit's population may dwindle to unsustainable levels, making it a shadow of its former self. Detroit's population peaked at 1.8 million in the 1950s, but has since plummeted to around 670,000 today. The city has faced significant challenges in maintaining infrastructure, with over 78,000 abandoned homes contributing to blight and safety concerns. Next up, we head to New Orleans, a city with a rich cultural heritage but a precarious geographical location. Situated below sea level, New Orleans faces constant threats from hurricanes and flooding. The devastation caused by Hurricane Katrina in 2005 exposed the city's vulnerability, leading to ongoing challenges in infrastructure and flood management. Despite efforts to bolster defenses, the looming climate crisis raises concerns about the city's long-term survival. New Orleans has seen a gradual population decline since Katrina, with approximately 390,000 residents in 2020 compared to 484,000 in 2000. The city continues to grapple with infrastructure issues, including levee systems that require continual maintenance to protect against storm surges. Gary, Indiana, once a bustling industrial hub, now grapples with severe economic decline and urban decay. The closure of steel mills and manufacturing plants has left the city economically devastated. High crime rates and a shrinking tax base have strained local resources, making it increasingly difficult to maintain essential services. Without significant revitalization efforts, Gary faces an uncertain future as its population continues to dwindle. Gary's population has plummeted from over 178,000 in 1960 to around 70,000 today. The city struggles with a poverty rate exceeding 30,000, contributing to challenges in education and public safety. Moving on to Camden, New Jersey. This city has earned a reputation for being one of the most dangerous in America. High crime rates, poverty, and a struggling education system have plagued Camden for years. Despite efforts to improve safety and stimulate economic growth, the city continues to face significant challenges. The combination of social issues and economic hardships makes Camden's future precarious, with population decline contributing to its potential disappearance by 2025. Camden's population has decreased from over 124,000 in 1950 to approximately 73,000 today. The city has struggled with unemployment rates well above the national average, and limited access to quality healthcare and educational opportunities. Cleveland, Ohio, once a thriving industrial center, now grapples with a shrinking population and urban blight. The decline of manufacturing industries has led to widespread job losses and economic instability. While efforts to diversify the economy and revitalize downtown areas have been made, Cleveland struggles to retain residents and attract new investments. Without sustainable growth and development strategies, Cleveland's status as a major American city may be at risk in the coming years. Cleveland's population has dropped from over 900,000 in the 1950s to around 372,000 today. The city faces challenges in addressing vacant properties and maintaining infrastructure amid budget constraints. East St. Louis, Illinois faces dire economic challenges and infrastructure decay. Once a vibrant industrial city, East St. Louis has suffered from job losses, poverty, and a crumbling infrastructure. Limited access to quality education and healthcare further exacerbates the city's struggles. Despite community efforts to revitalize neighborhoods and attract investment, East St. Louis continues to struggle with systemic issues. The city's future remains uncertain as it grapples with ongoing socioeconomic challenges. East St. Louis has seen a dramatic population decline from over 82,000 in the 1950s to approximately 26,000 today. The city has struggled with unemployment rates exceeding 20,000 and significant disparities in income and educational attainment. Flint, Michigan gained national attention due to its water crisis, where residents were exposed to lead-contaminated water. The public health crisis highlighted systemic failures in governance and infrastructure management. Despite efforts to replace lead pipes and restore water quality, Flint continues to face long-term challenges in rebuilding trust and ensuring public safety. The impact of the water crisis on residents' health and well-being underscores Flint's uncertain future as it navigates recovery efforts amid population decline. Flint's population has declined from over 200,000 in the 1960s to around 94,000 today. The city continues to struggle with economic challenges, including high poverty rates and limited access to healthcare and educational resources. Youngstown, Ohio, once a thriving steel-producing city, now struggles with economic recession and population flight. The closure of steel mills and manufacturing plants has led to widespread job losses and economic hardship. Efforts to diversify the economy and attract new industries have met with limited success. The city's population continues to decline, posing challenges for maintaining essential services and infrastructure. Without sustainable economic growth and development strategies, Youngstown faces an uncertain future. Youngstown's population has decreased from over 170,000 in the 1930s to approximately 63,000 today. The city has implemented revitalization efforts, including downtown redevelopment projects, but faces ongoing challenges in addressing vacant properties and improving educational outcomes. Buffalo, New York faces economic decline and challenges associated with aging infrastructure. The city's once booming manufacturing sector has declined, leading to job losses and population decline. While efforts to revitalize waterfront areas and attract new investments have been made, Buffalo struggles with outdated infrastructure and limited resources. The city's ability to address economic disparities and maintain essential services will be critical in determining its long-term viability. Buffalo's population has dropped from over 580,000 in the 1950s to around 260,000 today. The city has focused on redevelopment initiatives, including the Buffalo Billion Investment Plan, aimed at fostering economic growth and revitalizing neighborhoods. Our final stop takes us to Salton, California, a community facing an environmental crisis due to water shortages. Located near the shrinking Salton Sea, the area has been plagued by environmental degradation and declining water levels. The reliance on agricultural runoff and limited water management strategies exacerbates the region's challenges. Despite efforts to mitigate environmental impacts, Salton Sea faces an uncertain future as it grapples with water scarcity and environmental sustainability issues. Salton Sea's population remains small, with significant fluctuations due to economic and environmental factors. The region's reliance on tourism and agriculture has been affected by water shortages, impacting local businesses and residents. So why exactly are these cities facing such dire futures? The main culprit is climate change. Rising global temperatures are causing polar ice to melt, leading to higher sea levels. This, combined with more frequent and intense storms, is a recipe for disaster for coastal cities. Additionally, many of these cities are built on land that is naturally sinking, exacerbating the problem. Economic factors also play a significant role. Cities like Atlantic City and Biloxi rely heavily on tourism, and as the environment deteriorates, so does their economic stability. Without the financial resources to invest in protective measures, these cities are left vulnerable to the forces of nature. Is there any hope for these cities? Absolutely. There are several strategies that can be implemented to mitigate these risks. Building seawalls, improving drainage systems, and restoring natural barriers like wetlands and mangroves can help protect against flooding and storm surges. However, these measures are costly and require significant political will and public support. Additionally, reducing greenhouse gas emissions on a global scale is crucial to slowing down climate change. While individual cities can take steps to protect themselves, global action is needed to address the root cause of these problems. Before we wrap up, here's a bonus tip for our regular viewers. Ever wondered what the future holds for these disappearing cities? Keep an eye on innovative urban renewal projects and community-driven initiatives. They could be the key to transforming these urban landscapes into thriving hubs once again. And there you have it, insights into the cities in the United States that might disappear by 2025. From economic downturns to environmental challenges, these urban centers face uncertain futures. If you're interested in exploring the flip side, where everyone is heading in America today, check out our video on the top 11 states everyone is moving to in 2024. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video with your fellows and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next video.